All right, so today's Sunday, so I thought it a very appropriate day to share this. Now, I've been embarrassed about this for a long time. Embarrassed is probably a strong word, but just been a little conscious, self-conscious about it. This story has less to do with me and more about you. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's been on me for a while, and you know how I am. I share what's in my heart. So here's how the story goes. Now, before I begin, you guys know in the story of Jesus. So in Mark 12, I think it's 42, 43, Jesus calls his apostles over and says, hey, look at that lady right there. Just so you know, that lady has given more in the treasury and the collection plate than all these other folks that you even try to give. Because all these other people, they gave their extra. She gave all that she had. So here's the story behind the story. So some of you know, a few years ago, of course, I was a banker. And some of you also know that I have a few kids. So, I was doing well as a banker, I guess on paper, but the truth is I was broke like a joke because it's, a lot of money to not only take care of kids, again, the story behind the story is I was taking care of also a couple of people in my family, helping, my mom and dad, brother and sister, and the like, right? That didn't keep me from dreaming. So I love my job. I love meeting people. So I met this client, good guy, at least it seemed. He was a graphic designer, and I got to know him, his family, helped his business. We really got to know each other, and so much so that he connect with me outside of work. And one day, as I do, I love to share my heart, and I started sharing with them that I wanted to get a motorcycle, and I had a specific motorcycle in mind. And so I said, you know what, I want to customize it though. So I had these designs that I couldn't get out of my head on paper to make sure that it was right. So he says, wait, I'm a designer. I said, no. I wasn't telling you just to, plead that you help me. I was just letting you know what I was thinking, and because I tried on the app to put the colors that I wanted. It was blue and gold, and it just didn't look right. And he said, no, send it to me. I'll do it. I said, no, you're busy. You're the guy. I can't do that. He insisted. So what did I do? I sent it to him, and he sent it back shortly after. It looked flawless. It was, immaculate. It was beautiful. I was like, aha, I do have a vision, right? I got an eye for things. And man, it was obvious, at least for me. For me to do that, it would have taken years. To me, it was like climbing a mountain. I was like, man, I got to do something for this guy. And again, there wasn't much I could do. I was broke financially, right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to give him what I got. So truth be told, at the end of my paycheck, all I had left was like 10 to 15 bucks, like for the whole 2.5 weeks or whatever it was I was paid. Like, that's it. And I said, I was so grateful that he would go out of his way to do that for me. He was showing love. I want to show him something that I really value what he's giving me. Because at the time, that was all I had to stay alive. Because I was drowning in the fact that I wasn't providing enough value to be able to give what I wanted to give to the earth. I wanted to not only give everyone everything. I wanted to not only protect my family, but I wanted to be able to give to the guy in the street. Create a home. I was drowning. And so the only thing that I had to keep me alive was this dream that I could create something, right? This was really a representation of what I could do. Because if I could get what's out of here and bring it to life, can you imagine I can get what else is in there, all those other things, doing more, bring that to life. So him helping me with this was really a representation of bringing life back into my life. So what did I do? I said, you know what? I went ahead and Zelled him $10. And if I remember correctly, after Zelling him $10, I only had like 50 cents, like $1 for the next 2 weeks. That's it. That's it. And I said, you know what? No, it's the right thing. It's the right thing. Because I really hope he appreciates this. Anyway, time goes by. I think it was a few days. Maybe it was like the day. Oh, it was the next day. Next day or two. To my surprise, he comes to the office at the bank, at my job. And the guy comes in belligerent. He had transformed from the guy he was, nice, caring, belligerent. Came to my desk, and at the bank, I was one of those places where you stand up, you go help the client, and you say, hey, how can I help you? And he starts pounding on my desk, and he just starts going off on me, how inconsiderate I am, and how dare I even, he went off on me, and he used just about every word that, we're told not to use. And his whole thing supposedly was that I was playing him, that I was using him and that I didn't value him at all. The first thing that came to my mind was I was embarrassed. He was basically saying he was mad that I sent him $10. He said, in essence, that's all you're going to send me? That's it? You little... And he went off on me. I felt almost violated that giving everything I had, you're to throw it in my face? And he didn't know that, right? And second, I was disappointed. And then I was so mad because then he was endangering my livelihood. It took me a while to let go. So two things from this story. Okay. Had he known that it was all that I had, would he have reacted that way? I hope not. But what did he assume? So here's the first thing from one point. Meet people where they are. If you're going to make a mistake, if you're going to err on the side of love. Err on the side of forgiveness. Err on the side of acceptance, right? Because the truth is that it was all that I had. I was trying to show him gratitude and he spit it back in my face. Now, I was mad too. So the second part of the story is meet people where they are. So I could have said, hey, obviously he assumed some things that I didn't know. I should have met him where he was. I said, you know what? I apologize. It was my mistake. The truth is it cankered me for a while and it hurt. Who knows what could have been a relationship, right? But how often do we, on both ends, not meet people where they are? You know, because of assumptions we make. Because we make assumptions that they should be better. They should be. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? That will destroy you. That will poison you. When you get bitten by a snake, what's better? Pursue the snake or seek the antidote? Meet people where they are is seeking the antidote. Don't pursue the snake. So I hope this helps. And again, just letting my heart out. I have since healed. I let it go. And I remember that story. It hurt me for a long time. But as I've gone on in my life, I see whether it be my kids, whether it be people that I interact with from work, whether it be clients, it's important to not belittle anyone. Meet them where they are because that is how you show love. Because not only that, that's how you induce change. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Take care. Out.